Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Jennifer. For those who are new, welcome. Those who are back, welcome back. Today we have an exciting video. It is a full glam face of Chantecaille. Get ready with me, date night edition. I am very honored and thrilled to be collaborating with Sean from Shantakai Beauty. I'll throw a photo of her right here for you guys. I mean, look at how beautiful is she. She's just absolutely stunning, y'all. But I love that she just brings science to beauty, you guys. She is just all over expert in so many things regarding ingredients and so knowledgeable about those things. Sean's background is in microbiology and biochemistry and just has a wealth of knowledge over on her channel, from beauty tutorials and just luxury beauty in general to what ingredients to mix, guys. What ingredients to mix, what not to mix. So informative. I'll link her video down below so that you guys can check her out after this. Sean and I are trying to figure out, what should we do? What should we do? Well, we're gonna do a full face of Chantecaille, but date night. Now, my husband is more of a natural lover when it comes to makeup. He's not into a super bright lip or anything like that. For him is more of a natural look. I created this look today, and that's the look we're going to create together. Let's get into it. Who's ready to get glam for date night? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to start with the Chantecaille Ultra Sun Protection Sunscreen. This has broad spectrum SPF 45, and you guys know, if you've seen any of my favorites from 2020, this has been in my favorites for luxury beauty like makeup, as well as skincare. So, spoiler alert, I like this. So this is quite runny, but what I like about it is it's oil-free. Yet it just glides right on the skin. It doesn't have that sunscreen scent to it, you know? It is a fabulous base for makeup. As I'm getting ready, I always want my skin to look nice, right? So I am going in with the new Chantecaille. This is the Future Skin Cushion Skincare Foundation in Nude, and it does have skincare properties in it, but you will see when I start to apply it, and I'm not usually a sponge girl, but it is the tool for this compact. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? This is the nude shade. So just an FYI. With this though, you do get an extra refill when you're purchasing this. So you kind of get 2 in 1. I purchased mine from Bergdorf's in New York City, but they're coming to, I think it's being released soon. Kind of the first week of January. I think it's coming to either Chantecaille soon, website soon, or I did see it on, I think, Saks for pre-order. I'm excited. This stuff is fabulous. It makes your skin, it's the weirdest thing. So at first you're looking in the mirror and you're putting it on, you're like, is it really even doing anything? Am I like, do I need more? Should I pack it on? You know? But the crazy thing is, are putting it on and all of a sudden your skin starts looking almost just blurred. Actually, it does look blurred. Not almost. It does look blurred. It is so bizarre. And all I do is continue to just pat it in. It's not one of those foundations that you just use your fingers and then like slap it on. I mean, you can definitely touch up and stuff like that really easily. But I find that this looks best if I just tap it in like this. I have found that it's best applied with a sponge. I've tried it with my fingers. I've tried it with another brush. It looks best for me personally like this. I'm just tapping it in and it is beautiful. All right, y'all, so this is what that Future Skin Cushion looks like on. I did just apply a little bit directly here to that blemish, but I like it. I don't know if there are rules to application. A lot of people like to do eyes first or like to do complexion first and then kind of move to different areas. But I like to just let this sink for just a minute, just to kind of become one with the skin, kind of warm up with natural oils on my face. And now I'm gonna go in with shadow. So my husband really likes me with kind of more of a neutral look. I am going to create that today. I'm going to go in with, I have these, this was from the fall line from Chantecaille. Since we are doing a full face of Chantecaille, I have this because I want to put this in the crease. I really want to use one of these, like a deeper shade just for the crease here. And then I'm going in with Lion. So this Lion shade is a copper shade. Gorgeous. My friend Allie here from Allison Chase, she gifted this to me whenever we were doing our collab actually. And it was so, so nice. So I am going to use this one. I love these copper shades and I think they're really, really pretty, especially for just a kind of glamorous look. Now, I know Sean always does the most beautiful eyeshadow looks, you guys. I mean, she's just beautiful by all means, but she is so talented when it comes to eyes. The other day I was watching her do this eyeliner kind of like wing look up here and wing look out here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. With this cobalt blue. I was just like, Sean is so, so talented. Oh my gosh, so fun. I am really just using that one shade to just give a little definition in the brow bone. Because I do have hooded lids, so for me, I always like to throw a little bit on just to define it, right? So can you tell? Now, where we're going to amp it up is putting on this Lion shade. I like to either use my fingers or use the actual brush. There's a brush that they made, that Chantecaille made for these eyeshadows, you guys. This is the Shade and Sweet brush. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. I need to clean that. That's embarrassing. I'm just going to use, and this was gifted by the way, anything, I always like to disclose y'all if anything has been gifted or whatnot. I like to be upfront and honest about that. If there's any time that, you know, there is a gifted product, I always will also mention it down in the description box. I try to remember to do all of that. If you're, you know, interested in any of that, that's always in the description box as well. This, I like only go in this corner because I don't want to mess up the rest of it. Right here, all over first. So these are beautiful wet or dry. I'm just gonna use them dry for now, I think, because I don't know, I think they give a really pretty, more shimmer effect, and then wet, they're more metallic, you know? They're beautiful, beautiful. And the cool thing about this copper with that like in the crease, if I go up above it, it kind of looks like almost smoked out, and I really like that look. So can you tell? Oh, it's like natural yet mysterious. I wonder what look Sean's gonna create. I bet hers is gonna be just absolutely stunning. I wonder what shade, we haven't discussed what she's going, like what look she's gonna create and what look I'm gonna create. She can create the best looks, and her skin is just flawless. What I enjoy too about Sean in her videos is that she does bring science to beauty, you guys. And I'm a big science nerd. I love it. I just think it's so fun. I love the studies behind it. I like the ingredients. She's so knowledgeable, and I feel like just does such a great job explaining things. For example, she just explained some things that were going on with the new Gucci foundation and things like that, which were really helpful. And you know, we'll chat about things like that and formulations, and she has some great videos on what like skincare ingredients to use with what not to mix, what to mix kind of thing. And I like that. I really do. I think it's really helpful. A lot of times nowadays, there's, you know, all these new brands that are coming out with just singular ingredient products. So a lot of times it's hard to know what to be able to mix with what. It's very, very helpful to have someone who's really an expert in that field to be able to help kind of guide you, and someone who understands, right? I feel like she explains it in a simplified manner. Do you feel like I'm a little darker on this side than this side? My eyes are like sisters, guys. They're not twins. Definitely not twins. I feel like this sister, This one is a little bit more difficult to manage just for the fact that, I don't know, it's just, this eye is shaped just a tad differently than this eye. Now I feel like I need to bring it underneath. So should I bring the shimmer underneath or the other shade underneath? We're gonna go shimmer because this is a glam makeup look. We may be ordering takeout at our kitchen table, but my makeup's gonna look good, guys. So this brush I'm using here is BS Small. It is I'm trying to remember to tell you guys about the brushes I'm using as well. It's kind of thin and flat, but what I like about it is it just gets right underneath in that small place that I need rather than getting shadow all underneath my eye. So that is really, really good as well. All right, those BS Small brushes, the one I just showed you, they come in the set. And guys, this was like $14 on Amazon. So just an FYI, if you want, I can kind of do a video on this particular set because it's such a good brush set. Anyways, I digress. The great thing about this cushion, you guys, is I can just take just a little bit and go right here. If I do have a little bit of fallout, sometimes I will with those shadows, but they're really easy to just swipe away or just kind of collate that a little bit underneath. I'm also going to use this with my Chantecaille Le Camouflage Stylo Anti-Fatigue Corrector Pen. I have mine, I think this is in shade 3, guys. I'm pretty sure it's in shade 3. This, it rubbed off on the back, so I'm pretty sure it's shade 3. This has skincare built into the actual concealer, guys. It is a light concealer, not a heavy concealer, but it's very, one, hydrating, and two, it's not going to be super cakey under the eye, which I prefer because I don't want it to look cakey. I have fine lines under my eyes. Sean, what can I use to help with these little baby lines under my eyes? They're not bad, but you know how sometimes you can just tell like yourself, you're like, where did that come from? Yeah, that's what I mean. But this shade in particular is shade 3, and it's a really nice brightening shade for me under the eye. Some people will use this other places as well, but this particular concealer I will use under the eye for me. There is another concealer in stick form that Shuntakai makes. I have not tried that. I have seen Sean try that, and she loves that stick concealer. I have a feeling I need to try that one too. Next up, friends, we have the Shantakai Bronzer. This is Goa. My bronzer came out, you guys, look at this, of the pan. It's okay, it happens, stuff like that happens. I'm using a large, this is a Scott Barnes 67. It's one of my favorite brushes for bronzer. And I will just sweep that across, down and around the perimeter of my face. Now this shade itself looks super dark, but guys, it's not. It goes on so beautifully, and it's such a pretty, it's almost like a, here, let me see if I can swatch it for you. That's the shade. But it blends so pretty. It gives a really pretty sheen. And you know, you could also use this in the eye. Like if I didn't want to use that other shade in the crease of the eye, I could use the bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I do not have an eyebrow pencil from Chantecaille, but I am going to try using my Dior brow styler. This is one of my favorites. Mine's in blonde, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Next up, we're going to do cheeks. And I have this beautiful, vibrant, hydrating gel cream blush. It's the Chic Gelée from Chantecaille. It's so fun because, guys, I'm never going to get through this. It is the most pigmented, yet sheer. How does that even happen? This is what it looks like just on like a little dab or whatnot. Then I'm going to take another, y'all, this is another one of those brushes from Amazon. I'm telling you, they're really good. And look how that blends out on my hand. So it does look pigmented, and I'm just gonna tap ever so slightly on my cheek just to give it a touch of color on the cheek. I think they have another one called Happy. I want to try that one. This one was gifted, very pretty. And then another one is this anti-aging face illuminator in Brilliance. So this is a highlighter, and you can use this, you can mix it with your foundation to kind of give that really pretty illuminating effect. But I usually like to just, I put way too much on my hand, but just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. I like to dab this on my cheeks as a highlighter, just right here. And these two were gifted together. Look at that, guys. It just sinks in. Oh, so beautiful. So, so beautiful. And it goes over the powder really well. So the powder that I put on the bronzer, I haven't powdered yet because I like to kind of put all the cream and things like that, but the bronzer itself, it just works well with, you know. Oh, I love that. Now, what I might do is take a little bit of it and just throw it in the inner corner. I might actually take a brush. I have a Sonia G Pencil 1 brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of that cream and just go right in the corner. And then here, just to give a little bit of that kind of glow factor. Can you tell? Feeling fancy for my date night? It's in the detail, guys. It's in the detail. No eyeliner. I'm going to put on mascara. I always curl my lashes. I have the Shiseido eyelash curler. I'm going to use the Chantecaille mascara. Now, this mascara is nice, although I will say it's not my favorite mascara ever. I like something that is going to be a little bit more volumizing. This is nice. I think it's a very natural looking finish to the lash. Now, I like this mascara. It's a pretty mascara. It actually has a peptide in it that it's supposed to help with the growth of the lashes in itself. I don't know if it's my favorite mascara. It's quite a soft mascara. I love the finish of it, yet, but it's not my favorite, if that makes sense. So this is a mascara on. I just like others a little bit better. I think it's a good mascara. I think it lengthens, it gets a little bit of volume, not like super volume, but it's nice. And it's just a pretty natural looking finish to the eyes. With the foundation that I used, I really don't have to powder, guys. I don't feel like I'm super shiny or oily or anything like that, but I am going to go in with a Rephr 04, and I have this blur powder. Let's see, yeah, the Cle de face powder. And from my understanding, this is more of like a blur type powder. It gives a pretty radiance to the skin. I don't know if you can just tell that. So I'm just kind of going in my T-zone, and I'll do that. For the longevity of the actual makeup itself, as well as just to kind of tone down a little bit of shine that I may have throughout the day. I believe lips are last. That's the last thing on my list. I'm going to first start with a lip pencil. This is the Lip Definer in Natural. Just to kind of give you an idea, that is a swatch of that lip pencil. Good solid lip pencil, guys. I really like Chantekai's lip pencils. So I'm going to line my lips. I like this lip pencil because it's kind of like a Your Lip but better shade. Lips are lined, and now I'm going in with my favorite lipstick formula from Shantakai. It is the Lip Chic. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous formula, y'all. It is hydrating yet glossy yet natural looking. This is in the shade Patience. Now, Patience is a great, just universally flattering shade. It's very kind of nude in tone. And I'm going to put this on today. Now, I have another favorite shade, which is called Amour, but we're going to use Patience today. What I like about this, it kind of just brings it all together, yet it's natural and pretty. An everyday or glammed up date night look. My husband likes neutral lips. He just likes kind of more of a natural look. So that's what I'm going to do. On top of that, I am going to go in with a Chantecaille lip gloss. This is in the shade Classic. This shade, you guys, is one of my favorite lip gloss shades. I love it. They gifted this one, but look at this, guys. Oh, how beautiful is this shade? And it looks so much even more beautiful on the lips. And the lip gloss itself is not sticky at all. It's very, very nice. No scent that I can detect. And like, it's not minty or anything like that. And it lasts a pretty good while, I have to say. All right, y'all, this is the final look. I hope that y'all enjoyed a full face of Chantecaille. I love just getting ready. I love kind of glamming it up a bit. And although it is quite a more natural glam look, I think that you can be glam with any type of look, quite honestly. It's kind of how you feel about yourself, right? Thank you so much, Sean, for collaborating with me on this video. I hope that you guys will go check her out. She, like I said, is such beautiful and just so knowledgeable, y'all. I just adore her. So check her out. I'll link her down below. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll link my latest video right here in case you missed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.